we always want to talk about things that sometimes are not easy to talk about, and unfortunately, in society, these things still happen. And if you've been hiding under a rock, you should know what happened. But we'll kind of lay it out that there was a letter, very disparaging, very hateful letter, sent to Coach Thomas Wilcher right as the finals were done. He received it, I guess, on Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, it was Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah.
Catholic Central, talking to Aaron Babbitts, the AD, he found out about it Tuesday. I'm assuming Thomas found out at about the same time.
Right. And so basically, it was just really not giving him any credit for anything, and that regardless of your championship, your boys are going to be nothing but failures in life, which that's saying it mildly. But these things happen, and I think the assistant coach who posted it regrets it. Did not, but he was in a moment,
right?
And so all of a sudden it blows up, and a lot of people think it comes from CC. That's never been the case, and so CC is in a position to defend themselves. But
right.
Boy, just an ugly situation.
It really was. And in talking to Tom Mack afterwards, and I talked to Aaron Babbitts during this time, and they're upset that there's the venue like Facebook that allows someone to express really their hate. I think that's the biggest thing. It's not so much they were so disappointed. You can actually assume that there's a lot of Catholic Central fans disappointed, but this was a hatred.
This was bigoted.
And Catholic Central doesn't stand for that.
Right.
And furthermore, Catholic Central's won a lot. They're proud of all the championships they won, but they also respect their opponents that beat them. I mean, you have to give them credit, and they always do. They congratulate them, and they have a good relationship with the public school league. They opened up with the Southeastern in back-to-back years. They played Detroit Henry Ford. They played Detroit Cody during the regular season. There's always been because Catholic Central has their roots in Detroit on the west side.
That's right.
So I don't think a lot of those people at Catholic Central that stand for Catholic Central remember where they came from. They remember that we started in the city. So they want to play PSL schools. And for whatever reason, I think there's probably some admiration there too on the way Cass Tech played that game too. How wide open they were. And, it's granted there was a little difference obviously in the offense, but just how tough Cass Tech was, and there wasn't any dirty play on the field. There wasn't hardly any penalties in that game.
That's right.
And that's the way Catholic Central plays, and I think they it's like, okay, let's get it on type of thing, and Cass Tech did a little better job of getting it on.
Right.
But it's just an unfortunate thing, and both Mack and Babbitts were just, perturbed that something like this was able to garner so much attention, whereas just one person can do this and start a firestorm that just blows up actually.
Yeah, no question about it. I'll tell you what, you want to start a rumor. How about we settle it back on the field? Let's get Cass Tech and CC together maybe next year, maybe opening weekend. That's something you can get going, and let's get some chatter about that, and who knows?
Yes, let's get some positives out of this game. And I think that would be a marvelous matchup when you consider, the big giant Catholic Central, the big team that wins all these state championships against now the big team in the city, and King has to be in that conversation as well. But Cass Tech, that would be a great way to kick off the season. You get the two finalists in Division I playing each other.
Absolutely. All right,
Wayne State venue.
That's right, at Wayne State. All right, we got there'll be more on that coming up.